Victor Hugo is a freelance 3D artist who's working in the industry for 13 years, as he started working from 2005 to present. He will give us a glimpse into the industry as he answers our questionnaire that was provided by the group. These questions are made to know more about his experiences, struggles, and difficulties that he encountered in the working place. He also gave some advices to the practitioners who also works or wanted to work in the same field. So here are the response of our interviewee.
On the first question, we asked Victor Hugo, "How long have you been working in the industry?" He answered, he's been working for about 13 years.
On the second question, we asked him why did he choose the industry or work, and if he really wanted to pursue it. His response is that he wanted to be a history teacher, but it costs a lot of money to go to college. So he made a decision to find a temporary job to raise money for college education, and it's been 13 years of raising money for college. Since he knew some 3D Max fundamentals when he was a teenager, but he stated that he never felt comfortable doing 3D stuff. He would prefer web design, but he ended up enjoying modeling things and found a job in art-based studio, and after a couple of years, he moved to advertising and also started doing character modeling, and now he works as a 3D freelance artist, and he's happy with his current position. On the third question, we asked him what makes his work different from the others, and some bad experiences throughout his work life. He responded that he always tried to put some of his own style on his work, and the good part is that you have to develop your own style, while the bad part is that you have to work your mind a little more than just replicating others' work. On the fourth one, we asked him about his biggest struggle in his work and how he overcome it, and his response is that last year he was diagnosed with something called imposter phenomenon, so he constantly sabotaging himself. So he tried to overcome this condition by having a goal of always being the best version of himself. On our fifth question, we asked him about the experience he have encountered throughout his career in terms of skills. He said that skill-wise, composition and art direction is always the tricky part, because when it comes to modeling or rendering, you have a good amount of references. But when you are directing or creating, it's all about thinking outside the box to do something cool. And it's always harder to develop something when you're the first one doing it. On our sixth question, we asked what advice or tips can he give to other practitioners on his own field. He answered that there's a lot of motivational quotes that he can say, but the most practical and honest thing that he can say is, don't be lazy. Your work is a reflection of your effort. If something feels off, change it. Don't be afraid of doing something just because it's gonna take more time. Everyone makes mistakes. Some people share and only a few have the patience to fix. On our last question, we asked him if there is a future in a specific industry here in the Philippines. He answered that he's not familiar with the Philippine CGI industry, but he lived in a country wherein 10 years ago, CGI was something totally unknown. He also said that technology is becoming more accessible every day, and the single guy can make a high-quality short movie with his PC at his bedroom. And young artists are realizing that they don't have to go to Disney, Pixar, or Weta to produce such mind-blowing stuff.